Hey guys, this is Moriarty.
And I'm Crypto Spook.
And today we're taking a look at a game called
95! It's Windows 95. I can't help it.
Today we're taking a look at a game called Indie Game Sim.
I like the menu they did in here.
This is a really interesting game. You are a Steam developer making indie games to sell on Steam. Though it's not called Steam, it's called
It's called Hot Water Vapor.
Vault. And the entire idea is that you are making little puzzle games, and then you have to test them and then sell them on their Steam platform for money dollars.
Wait, so it's costing you money to insert polygons in your game?
Development costs.
Okay,
So it doesn't actually cost you anything until you go to publish the game.
I see.
And it's a really interesting, cool little game. I had a lot of fun building the most impossible games that I could. Trying to be devious. I wanted to feel like I was Dark Souling the game.
That's pretty sick. I like it.
As you're building your game, you start thinking about, okay, well, I want to make sure that if you fall later on from a high point, this is here to kill you. For me, it was all about making it really difficult.
It should be.
I enjoyed it when I found myself dying in a level that I created, but I always added in at least one skill-based way of beating the game quickly.
I see.
So there was always at least one way that if you did it perfectly, you could beat the game.
So not for casuals is what you're saying.
Now, you could go through it the casual way, or if you were good. And you can see it as you play the game, as you play test it, it rates it.
Yeah. 2 times fun.
This is fun. This is hard. This is dangerous. Things like that.
You want it to be rewarding?
Yeah, and I don't know if, you can have other people play your games. Don't know if that's possible. But I do know that if it is, my levels will be the best.
I wonder how they score these. I mean, is it based just off of what you've done?
I think so. I think it's all based off of, how far you travel in the area, what you do in the level. So I think you can actually kind of cheese it by just making sure you go everywhere.
Hitting all the dots? Yeah, because I see some of them are filled dots, some of them are circles. Wow, 92% rating. This is kind of fun. This is what was the developer thing?
Yeah, like game dev. Only you actually build the game.
That's cool. So this is the meta for that game. This is what you are actually making.
Yeah. Then you get to go in, right, and you can actually play games from the game, and as you do that, you are doing research. That's what they call it. And by doing that, you can learn new tricks for your current game.
Like teleporting?
Like teleporting.
That's pretty neat. You unlocked Portal.
I must have done this level, I want to say, 50 times.
So you get new dev assets. I really dislike the whole darkness aspect here that they're doing, and I assume that's the thing that you unlock.
It is the thing you unlock, and it sucks. Yeah, you're right.
That is a hard level.
It doesn't get any easier. This is a tough level.
I like that you're like a wombat rat with glasses on. I don't know what the hell you are.
So eventually, through luck or whatever, you manage to actually beat something, you get an item, and then you can go in and use that item in your current games. You can also use a store, which is sort of like the Unity development store. Those can then be used in your game. You also get some cosmetics that are totally useless that you can put outside of your house.
You have a house?
Apparently.
Oh, and this is all stuff for your house.
No, these are all things for the game.
Oh, $1 million for a helicopter.
No, that's for the house.
Oh.
So there are some things for the house and some things not. I have no idea if there's any actual benefit to having anything at your house.
You live in a shack down by the river on a steady diet of government cheese.
So as you go through, you can start building really intense different levels through all the things that you're able to build. And I really enjoyed making the cruel levels. When it's even difficult for me as the creator, that's how I know I've done a good job.
You surely have.
And so, I found myself really looking for ways to punish a player that doesn't exist. It's me, I'm the player, you know what I mean? But I still felt like I needed to be producing a difficult game. I wanted to produce something really hard.
Yeah, but there's only one level to the game. You're making DLC. This is DLC Simulator 2016.
I wanted to be producing difficult stuff. And I really hope that they introduce a way to give that game to other people, an actual market. That would be just the best. Sort of like they did with Super Mario Maker. I know that I want to give Crypto my hardest game and laugh and laugh and laugh when he says he can't beat it.
Okay, so to be fair, I hate side scrollers, and I would definitely struggle to beat it. Because he's my friend, I would try very hard to beat it. And that would be unpleasant. I think that I would make a game in return. I would make a level in return and have him try and beat it, and it would literally be unbeatable.
But that's the thing, you can't actually do that unless you've beaten the level. That's one of the things that they do.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, you can't publish a game unless you've beaten a level. So it has to be beatable in some way. Now, that beatable could be a total trick way. It still has to be beatable in some way.
That's insane.
I really, really enjoyed it. I think it's a lot of fun. I found myself going back to it several times, and I think I'll probably continue to go back to it.
I think I would play that because it does look kind of fun.
It looks like fun, and it's neat, it's cool, it's got some neat, interesting things to it. I think it's a lot of fun, and I think it's absolutely worth picking up. So the game is $7.99, and I think that it is a completely worthwhile amount of money. But there you go, guys. That's Indie Game Sim. Let me know what you think below. If you like it, like it. If you don't like it, don't like it. Be sure to leave a comment. Make sure that you check out the Patreon, and don't forget to subscribe.
And we'll see you on the next one.